Greetings to you one and all from wherever you may be viewing from. Thank you for joining me on this fine early December day on this episode of Bayou Gold Guy. I am Bayou Gold Guy, and we're going to see how this works out. This is on the day of the premiere, so I'm filming this on Friday. I've been down sick all week with a virus, and it's spreading through Homa. They're telling people don't even come into the doctor's office unless you've got something serious because you will carry this virus out with you. So I'm going to try to get through this without coughing and see if it's going to be a no frills. Just get it done and get it on, get some gold. So that being said, let's turn to the new gold epicenter of South Louisiana, our table here, and see what we've got from Bill's Trash and Treasure, some of Bill's Dirt from Bill's Dirt Paydirt store. It's on their site. There will be a link listed where you can get this. And this is basically the last bag of Bill's stuff from an order I'd gotten where we got the Herkimer diamonds with the quarter gram added to that. And then she had thrown in the very nice extra little bag of garnets and rough garnets still in stone that she had prospected up, which was very cool. And then this was the other bag that I'd gotten when I ordered this, which was the half gram. And this goes for $48 for the half gram, postage paid on it. And actually, I'd won something from them before on a I can't remember, but she sent me a couple of stickers. I was looking for these when I did the first bags, and I could not find them. That's why I had them in a separate envelope. So yeah, very cool. Like I said, they have Bill's Paydirt store where you can get this, order this, and a number of other bags, and it goes out pretty quick. So it is something you could probably pick up before Christmas to add to your list. So let's get some water set up, and we'll get right into this one. All right, and like I said, it's got the Bill's Dirt on it, and then on the back side you can see she wrote "Thank you, Jan and Bill." So let's go ahead and get this opened up. I know the Herkimer material and that garnet material was very different than anything I'd done. Especially that garnet material that she just threw in was really nice. A really different kind of stuff for sure. And you can see in this one we've got some pretty good. This is like I guess a 2-pound bag. Let me see, it is a different material than your one. And you see that that's kind of different too, because that's a lot of above kitchen strainer size stuff compared to that, which normally it's just the opposite. You end up with a lot more fine stuff than you do on the bigger stuff. So that already is a different kind of stuff going through. And some very cool looking rocks as well. I've had this stuff since, I guess, July. I can't remember. I'll have to look it up whenever we do the wrap up on it. But You can see there's little seed pods and roots and all kinds of organics that are in there with this. So there we have our below kitchen strainer size stuff, and let's hit it real quick with our magnet and see how that looks. And we got us a little bit of black showing up on there. So very nice. This is what we ended up getting out of our Vendetta bag. Once I cleaned it out a few times, you can still see it's got some of the little white specks holding in it that are very magnetic. I have not gotten separated. A lot of times I have it where it's just solid black, and none of that white stays in it at all. This stuff has a lot of that white colored magnetic that's hanging with it, but a nice little amount. It's hard to pop it free out of there, man. It has some grip. So, but yeah, that's what we got out of that. Plus a little bit we had in our very cool wire gold from Gold Bay, which that stuff was excellent. So all right, well, let's we got our water set up here. Our bag's emptied out. Dump some of our jet dry in there to even you can see right there, as soon as it hit the water, it broke off and sent the little bits of dirt that were floating on the top, kicked them to the side. That surfactant. And that's what you want to do, is break that surface tension of the water so it doesn't allow that little fine stuff to float around on you. So let's I guess we'll split this up because there's a pretty good amount in there, even though not a whole lot of magnetite, but we got some, which there could be some hematite in there too to make it challenging. So but yeah, man, I haven't been sick in probably since before the Wuhan hit. I caught the flu when it came. I don't know if I had it or not in that March, whenever it in 2020, when it was taken off for about a week. And I always get the flu every year, and I really haven't had a flu since then until and even this one that I had it for a week, and it really wasn't high fever or anything like that. It was just congestion and coughing and sneezing and just basic achiness and no appetite. And I ended up having to freeze over half of my turducken just because I wasn't eating any of it. I came down to this on Saturday night, and today is the first day that I've been up where I could be up and moving around for more than an hour or two and not just feeling like I gotta lay down. And when you come off of something that long for the first day, like yesterday, I did come out here and sit in it was nice 70 degrees. Look at that gold showing up there. Very nice. Beautiful sunny day. So I came out in the middle of the day and laid out on in my chair out here, kind of stretched out and in the sun for about 30 or 40 minutes, just absorbing that vitamin D, letting that sun, it is the great disinfectant. And I actually felt a little better just after that. But yeah, it's been and you feel like you're kind of getting better, midway through. And now, by Wednesday I was thinking, okay, I should be over this by now, and actually just got worse. Been down in so much damn Theraflu and NyQuil and shit like that. That gets to where it's just leaves you groggy in itself from taking that shit. But couldn't have safety meetings. Couldn't literally just could not ever stop coughing hardly, and the stuff was not working very well. But yeah, as I said, it's definitely on the downside now. Thank God, and getting out of that. But yeah, I was surprised. I talked to my buddy. He's a doctor here, and he's one that excuse me, told me that yeah, they're telling him at the clinics, unless you got something serious you have to come and deal with, do not come down here, because you risk high risk of carrying out this. It's just a flu virus. It has nothing to do with the Wuhan's. Just like a lot of people that were very sick from at that same time that had nothing to do with the Wuhan's, but they've shown now that at least 30% of cases attributed to that on death certificates is false. You know, it's just pathetic. But I never was. I have a friend that she was risking losing her job at Southwest Airlines as an order taker on the phone in reservations if she didn't get the shots, and she had to get one of them against her will before they managed to get them postponed, and she went try to use the religious exemption, and it bought them some time before the mandates were lifted on forcing people to, you know, but yeah, I think all these people that are now coming back and suing, from referees to military, all those guys should be reinstated with full pay and a promotion for standing up, for saying no. I am not going to bow down to your communist mandates on what to do with my body, you know. And again, the hypocrisy where my body, my rights, from the radical retarded left, until it comes to this, and then oh no, now you have to do what we say with your body, or else you're killing grandma, you know. And again, proven now 100% to have been ineffective and useless in stopping and preventing the spread of this, while they were forcing people to undergo experimental vaccines against their will. I mean, that would happen in this country is just, sci-fi level stuff. But I was telling, I'm not a doctor. I would never tell anybody what to do except what I would do. And I've said from the very beginning, there's no way you're ever going to stick me with anything that they've produced in a year. The company has absolutely no liability on, when I've been watching commercials like y'all have for the last 20 years, for within a year to 5 years after every new drug comes out, there's a class action lawsuit for the unknown. And these are drugs that are researched for, sometimes decades before they even released, and still when introduced in the general population. And yeah, it's propaganda, and it's being exposed. People banned and called conspiracy and all that for saying that, calling out exactly what this shit was. But yeah, I in no way have ever regretted not getting in line to be a guinea pig, and nor will I ever be in that line. And from some of the horrific results that we're seeing around, and yeah, they're going, oh well, 1% of a million is only this. I don't care. I don't want to be in that 1% of a million that again, whenever it's 99%, 99.99 non-lethal to 90% of the population, unless you're fat, fucking diabetic, unhealthy, and very old, you're at zero risk. And man, down here they're mandating that kids have to have this like a regular, like a inoculation vaccine that's legitimate vaccines, adding this flu shot bullshit to the requirements to start school, to go back to school. And that's no. that if you're getting your children vaccinated on this when they are at 100% zero risk, and then only 1% of damaging their hearts if they get a vaccine they don't need to begin with, no, I'm not going to take that risk on at all, my kids. But again, it's all part of a mindset of an indoctrination to get you used to doing what you're told. And they've seen that it's done very easily since 2019 when they were able to pull this bullshit and basically rig an election based on a fraudulent claim of mass death from a virus that we've been proven again is 99.9% of the population is not at risk of. Just ludicrous. So yeah, I'm hoping I can get through this and not have any kind of a, there's a lot of times you too when you're getting off of being sick for a few days and then okay, I feel better, and you get into it and then it's like, oh, the next day you're paying for it again. And I'm definitely not 100% for sure, but when you felt bad, being 70 or 80% feels like 100% after you've been days where you just non-functional basically. Made up some scrambled eggs this morning, some coffee. So that's first thing I've eaten more than a handful of chips or peanuts or crackers or crap like that in a couple of days. But it wasn't so much not having the appetite, it wasn't having the energy to make stuff to eat. It's like, yeah, I feel worse making it than I do not eating and staying in bed. So that was kind of the theme for that one. But if y'all are wondering about my little Thanksgiving Day rescue kitty I was working on, trying to get out from the truck and get over here, I made it. If you saw the little short I did on him, I had him out where he was coming over here to eat. And nice, look at that nice little cluster again of some very pretty little chunks of gold there. But I was getting it where it would be within arm's reach of me almost. And but it was still just so jumpy. I couldn't get a lunge on it anywhere openly. So I had a plan that I could whew, yeah, I'm starting to feel it now. I'm talking too. I think it's getting me out of breath sitting here yapping. But yeah, I was going to use my long crabbing net, and I could set it up where it was staying in the between the house and there's a shed back there, and with about a 1 foot gap between it that it was hiding out in, and I could lure it out and then be able to drop that net on it. And I had it going. I was planning on, we had so much rain. I hadn't. That was the other thing. Had this downpour and the cold front and stuff. So it was staying back because of that too. And I finally got it where it was coming out, and I was going to try to get it like I think on Sunday. I was thinking by Sunday it'll be calm enough. I should be able to try to grab it, because he hadn't gone to work yet. He hadn't been using his truck, or when he did take it, the baby was still here. And I'd come down this Saturday night, and by Sunday I was really sick, and I just did not, I didn't feel like going out there and trying to wrestle this little kitten in there and get him into the holder and then have to deal with him. And but damn it, he went to work on Monday morning, and I went out there cause like I said, I had him used to coming over in the morning to eat over here, and I did not hear that little meow 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 out there. And he'd driven off within the truck. Apparently, it had gotten back up in there, and I don't know. He works about 2 towns over, probably about 25 minute drive, 20 at least 20-minute drive. So I don't know. I was wanting to go over there this week and kind of do a little stakeout for him. But again, I just felt too bad to drive 20 minutes in the night, sit out there, set up try to, I felt too bad doing it. And I asked him if he's seen any sign of it I don't even know that it would make it that far because there's a number of stoplights and stops. And if he stopped on the way, if it was in a spot on the engine where it got hot, he would, might have jumped out. It just, there we go. Nice little chatch. That last little run. But yeah, it just broke my heart that she had it that close to. I mean, it was still going to be hard. I was going to try to adopt it out. I was not planning on bringing it in necessarily, but and then I started seeing Spot. If y'all might remember seeing Spot here on some other videos. He has not been around in a while, and he showed up. I saw him the next day after this little kitten showed up. So I don't know if he brought it over here. It's one of his, but it sure looks like it would have been. but yeah, I might still try to go over there tonight and see if I can even put out some food and see if I can see if there's a place where it might be hiding out. I don't want to give up on it without trying because the poor little guy. But on a good story, my other little rescue out here, my little Schrodinger lookalike, I got her tamed down to where now she's not only let me pet her, she actually stuck her head in the house and had about half her body through the door and checking out Angel and Hurricane in there. So she might end up being she's got a little wound on her jowls there on her cheek. Looks like where she's been fighting or somebody jumped her, because she stays in pretty good shape without wounds on her. Like she doesn't get beat up too much out here. She's usually pretty, seems to take cover pretty quick, and she's always on the lookout. So that may be why she's always so jumpy. But yeah, I would not mind. She's already fixed, and my cats already know her because Hurricane was out here with her, and when Angel's gotten out, that's the first thing they've done is run around together. So I think she'd be, at least if we get the freezing nights, I think I'll be able to get her to come in and at least stay warm. Last year I just ran the dryer because my gas dryer exhausts right under the house, so I would run that all night and try to heat up at least a little zone under the house for them if they needed to get some cover or needed to get some warmth. But yeah, so I'm going to see about if I can find my little lost soul out there. But again, there's just so many places it could have jumped out or fallen out if it was getting hot and try to get away from it. At least it wasn't in the fan, like it was hiding up between the fan and the radiator when I'd kick it out there. And that's what I thought first thing is, damn, I'm going to find blood or something. And it was not. So, but there we go. Nice, a very nice little half-gram worth of gold is showing up in this. There's some nice chunky pieces and very pretty stuff. So let's just take All right, that's. Wow, my bottle's empty. Damn it. Excuse me. Man, we've gotten off a lot. I could not have done this yesterday. I was still just hacking all day long and through the night. That's been the hardest thing too, is getting any rest when you're literally awake all night long, coughing every 15, 20 minutes at most. But there we go. Nice. All right. Well, let's take that into the house and see how it looks. Dried up and on the scale. There we go. Running people out to the rigs. South Louisiana. That's where the money's made. That's why our gas is $2.80 a gallon. The rest of the country's at $5, but sucks. All right, let's check it out. Well, here we are with our nice pan of dried gold. And you can see there is some beautiful little chips and flakes and chunks and nice color. Nice little character on some of them there. So very pretty. And on the scale, that's our gold from the first our diamond bag with our quarter gram. We'll end up putting all this together when we get done here. All right, well, let's go ahead and see if we found our half gram, which I'm pretty sure from the looks of this that we did. There's already a half gram right there. Very nice, 0.657. So we still have our little piece of gold there, the floater hanging in the scale. That is not connected to this bag, but so yeah, that's a nice little amount of gold there out of that bag. 0.657, 658 now it's showing. That's because I've got it on the edge. If we put it where it belongs, yeah, 656 to 658, still 0.65. That is great. Thank you so much, Jen and Bill, for setting us up with that. Let's get a look at it. So, all right, we have our beautiful Bill's Dirt Gold from Bill's Trash and Treasure. And this nice little pile that we got the 0.658 grams out of. Well, on the day that I bought this, it was going for 17. I didn't write it down. Was it 17? It came out to our value on this, our gold value was $36.58. And our material value, like I said, this sold for $48 a bag, postage paid. So, of course, I take off for postage. So our postage price, our bag price came down to $38. And that gave us a 96% ROI on this. So very nice little return. Excuse me. Very nice little return on this bag of some beautiful gold. And like I said, very, very pretty stuff. Our nice little, where's my... Like I said, we got some chunky pieces. We got some nice shiny pieces. So, and also, like I said, I'll leave a link in the description for the for Jan's Paydirt reviews on Bill's Trash and Treasure, as well as Bill's Dirt, to buy some of this, because this is great stuff if you're looking for something to throw in for a stocking stuffer or a nice present at Christmas, because you can get Like the Herkimer diamond bag that I got is still $9, and you can add gold to it if you like, but you just for $9 you can get the bag with the Herkimer diamonds. They also are now offering the garnet ore, which was the bag that she had sent me, just threw in on the order when I gotten these that I was saying was so cool, with the garnets still in rock, and rough garnets for $10 a bag for that. So that's very cool. And I believe all their stuff is postage paid. I know their Paydirts it is. I'm not sure on the small bags. I think it's the same too with the um, diamond bags and the uh, garnets. But again, just real, or you can get the like I said, this was the $48 for the half-gram bag. She's got a build a bag kind of that situation where you can do that. So yeah, check out some merchandise. So check out her spot, because she's always pretty much sold pay dirt. Jan's dirt was what you get a bag from her. It had Jan's little smiley face and the heart on it there. And now they're doing it with they're on their official website, and they're really very nice websites. So like I said, I would recommend that. And then here we have, this is our previous gold that we had gotten from them, which was, I said quarter gram. I had them at a half gram to the Herkimer diamond bag. So that came out to $55 for that order. And this is the half a gram that I'd gotten from them on that. And again, for that half gram, 0.640, a very nice amount of gold on that. And we'll take a look at this too, because this is actually a little bit different, a little chunkier looking gold than we have on this one. It looks like to me. That's our current stuff at the top, and this is the stuff that I'd already gotten here. And yeah, like I said, it has there's a nice, that's had that nice wiry piece there, long piece. So yeah, it was a little bit different in the addition that she put in the uh some little bit smaller gold added in along with the bigger pieces. So that's our half gram in the that's our half gram from the diamonds, and then there is our half gram from the Bill's dirt. So both of them together, very nice looking gold. And I can, I mean, when you put them side by side, it's not, I don't think it's different gold. It's just little different sizes mixed in from one to the other. So we will put our back in our scale and get our total. It's going to go in our Bill's bottle here, our 1.30 even on our total for Bill's Trash and Treasure order on that. Like I said, the order altogether was, I believe, $110 for the two bags with the added gold in. So, but again, like I said, I'll leave a link to all that. So very cool, some beautiful gold, and like I said, there's our Bill's Trash and Treasure marker there, so I know. Where's I looking for where's my funnels? There we go. We will add that back to our vial. Very nice. And again, thank you so much, Jan and Bill, for a very fun bag. Some very cool material to go through. Some beautiful gold. And a fun time. So definitely goes on the Bayou Gold Guy Christmas list for gifts I'd like to receive. Oh, don't laugh. That makes it worse. Okay. All right. Well, that's it. We'll be back. Well, all right. I think that was a pretty good time with Bill's Trash and Treasure, and definitely some nice gold and a nice little pile of gold. So I thank you again, Jan and Bill, for that. And I guess that will wrap up this pretty much no frills episode of Bayou Gold Guy. I am Bayou Gold Guy, and I thank you for joining me on the show. And if you made it this far in, I'd appreciate you hitting that subscribe and maybe that like button for me. So thank you, and we'll be back. Like I said, you're doing some Christmas, something Christmas oriented coming up here in the upcoming weeks. So still, I meant to get my tree this week. They moved a lot, and I had to track it down. So I haven't. I mean, then being sick, I have not been out to get my tree. So I'm gonna maybe try to do that this afternoon before they run out of them, because I'm pretty sure it's going to be like it has the last 2 years, where after the first weekend, it's by the seventh or eighth day in, they were almost out of trees. So there you go. And excuse me. So yeah, I hope y'all are staying well and safe wherever you are, and this virus is not coming to your town, because, like I said, it's not. They hadn't been that rough on me, but I've got a very high good, strong immune system, so I'm very fortunate in that way. So, but it has been a very unpleasant week, I can say that, and I'm ready to be done with it. So hopefully, I'll feel like chatting with you guys, when I get this downloaded and posted. That's the other thing, having the new. I've got the new fiber optics on my Uverse, where it runs from the pole to the house now all the way through. So what used to take 3 or 4 hours to download onto YouTube now takes basically 10 minutes. I mean, ridiculously fast. It takes longer to load it out of the program, the editing program, into the phone to download it to transfer it to YouTube than it does to load it to YouTube. And that's what used to take, like I said, sometimes 6 hours or more, So that's the only reason I can get this done in one day, or try to on the same day. So hopefully it won't make a liar out of me today. And sorry, get through. And that's it. So until the next time, my friends, be safe. Seemed like there was something else I wanted to say, damn it, and I can't remember. I was gonna shout out somebody. I'm scattered all over the place. Who I knew Ron F got his 1,000 subscribers, so congratulations to that. Oh, our friends A&M Prospecting up in British Columbia are doing a giveaway on their channel. I think his is for, I don't remember what his is for, but at any rate, A&M Prospecting, give them a check. And our friend Okie Prospector is working on getting his 200 subscribers and is doing a giveaway on his. And I'm already going to donate a bottle to him whenever he gets his gets it up to where he's doing his giveaways. So if you have not subscribed to Okie Prospector, you might go over. Again, a link will be in the description for both these channels. Go over there and show them some support and get him to 200. Our friend John R. Prospecting is still short of his 500. So if you're not I can't imagine it, but if you're watching and you're not a subscriber of John R. Prospecting, then please go over and show his channel some support, because he's doing a giveaway for his 500 as well, and is creeping up on it. So now, that being said, I think that will wrap us up. And like I said, we'll be going more into the holiday Christmas season on the next week, so because it's going to be here before we know it. So until the next time, thank you all once again for watching and sticking with me on this one. And until the next time, peace out, my friends.